I was watching morning. I'm getting ready for the day, but I got like irate, and I was watching podcast that was going over what's currently going on with like EBT and everything with the government shutdown, and I like many Americans, I've always like kind of been of the persuasion that I'm like, oh, government shutdown, whoop-de-doo. Like what? Like I don't know, you know, I don't know what this means. I'm like a guy, like I'm just like a normal guy that works a job. The one thing I have noticed is whenever the federal government shuts down, federal income taxes still fucking come out. Curious how that works, isn't it? That's weird. That's kind of the subject of what I'm talking about today is, and it's really more about the SNAP benefits that I've seen. And I saw some videos of some people. Now, I'm not saying that this encompasses the majority of welfare writ large recipients, but one thing I noticed was the people that were going to be taken off of the SNAP program, or the people that were going to lose the SNAP program due to the government shutdown and the subsequent not funding of it, was these people seem to think that that's theirs. And if you stop giving it to them, you're robbing them. And it's the thing of like, you clearly don't see how this works. See, there's a federal income tax system that pulls money out of hardworking people's checks before they even see it. I see my check and it's like 86 or 84% of what it should be. Because there's just been this, oh yeah, no, we're just going to take that because, well, there's various programs. It's all very nebulous, and it shouldn't be. And that's retarded. And so now you have these same people who believe it's theirs, like, oh yeah, you know what, we're going to rob the stores. We're just going to go in and steal the stores. And I'm hearing all of this entitlement and this lack of understanding, this ignorance about how it works, and then finally, an unwillingness to do the most basic adult fucking thing, and that's just take responsibility for your own life and any other lives that you've created. And how am I supposed to feed my kids? You get a fucking job is how you feed your kids, right? Like, that's how you feed your kids. And I thought about, it was a few months ago, when they were talking about the whole firestorm was over removing soda and sugary drinks from SNAP benefits. And it's called the Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program, SNAP. That's what it stands for. And so I realized you have a bunch of people that don't take adult responsibility for their own lives or anyone else's life. You have the same group of people threatens when they don't get their way. You're dealing with, and then they cry when they can't have sugary drinks bought and paid for with other people's money. You're dealing with children. That's what I realized. You are dealing with actual fucking children. Actual children. And then I realized when I was a kid, I didn't pick what I wanted to eat. Now my parents would go, "What do you want?" And then I would be like, "I want French fries and candy." And they'd be like, "Chicken nuggets for the kid. Get the kid some chicken tenders." But I don't. You shut up. This is how my parents were. My parents didn't tell me to shut up, but my mom had a look that was like, "I'll fucking eat you if you make another sound." This is what's happening now. And we have not, these people, these overgrown children are not being parented. So when the government decides, whatever the administrator of your benefit decides, that's what you get. You're getting free shit. As a kid, when I want this and candy, I want this fucking Kool-Aid. That's what I want for dinner, Kool-Aid. Well, you're fucking eating this. That's what's happening. Or, as any person who was raised right heard this, well, you could go to bed hungry. You could do that. You can go to bed hungry. You know how many nights I went to bed hungry? One fucking night is all it took. My mom just, okay, no, you don't want to eat, that's fine. But I want this. Well, you ain't getting shit. You ain't getting a fucking thing now. So, to these people that are screaming and kicking and crying about, this should have been the policy when it was about the Coca-Cola. Now, it's the whole thing writ large. The policy should be, whenever the fuck, well, we want our sugary drinks. Well, now you're not getting shit. Now you're not getting a fucking thing. This is insane. This is absolutely insane. So now, let's say that the government shutdown rolls into next month, and these people lose this subset of people loses their SNAP benefits. When you see people robbing stores, when you see this should be 5 to 10 years in prison. Because, I mean, there's an investigation done on everybody who's picked up by the law. So when they find out, oh, this person robbed the store 4 days after SNAP benefits wore out, 5 to 10 years in prison. And we roll a die. We just roll a die. That's what it do. That's what it is now. This is insane. This is why this country has gone to shit. Because rather than having people who are like, what I'm going to do is my father taught me to shoe horses. Now I realize we don't ride horses anymore, but the idea still stands. You learn something useful, and then you put it to work and profited from it. I know how to code, therefore I'm going to make money coding. I know how to fucking make stuff out of metal, therefore I'm going to make stuff out of fucking metal. Like, it's real simple. The real problem is not even just that you don't have, like, a marketable skill. You can get a job doing whatever. Like, you can get a job at a warehouse. I've worked at a warehouse. It pays pretty well. It relative to what you're doing, let's say that. Relative to what you're doing, which I could do a day's work at a warehouse in 2.5 hours. Like, I could do a day or two's work in, like, 2.5 hours. It's fucking easy. And even there, you had people, man, I deserve this much. You don't deserve shit! You can't even do the daily minimum as a fucking order picker. Your job, you don't even have to walk around. You have a machine that rides you around the warehouse. All you have to do is go, oh yeah, that, and then put it in a basket. It's fucking, oh my god. And it's the entitlement. Like, people need to be introduced to harsh realities so that way entitlement dissipates. Entitlement is because you've made things easy such that all people know is easy. Right? Childhood is supposed to teach you hardship whittled down to what kids can understand. Like, no, you're not going to starve as a kid. But if your parents are wise, they'll make your ass go to bed hungry for not appreciating what's put in front of you. Fucking appreciate shit. And, like, other people's money is not yours. Other people's stuff is not yours. Because the government draws from other people. Stop the fucking entitlement. This shit is ridiculous.